Hi, so this is a machine learning project where we will be building a model for prediction of types of cards a bank might sell or try to sell to its customers. So let's move forward and see what all it includes. First, let's understand what we are trying to do here. So we have a dataset that contains information about people that are using cards issued by a particular bank. Now I won't name the bank, but from its data, it states out some of the characteristics of these people, which includes family information, maybe marital status, and how often and in what way they are using the bank issued cards. Now, we will be using this dataset to predict the type of card a customer may issue. Details of the project. Now, this project is actually divided into three parts. So, the first part is building a machine learning model to predict the type of card a customer may issue. Second, we have we build a web application model or a web application on the framework Django and predict and use the prediction model to mount on this Django project or application. Third, we deploy the Django project on Heroku through GitHub. So the first part. So we start off with building a machine learning model and we use a random forest classifier model and train that model using the bank card data points. There is abundant information on how cards are being used by the people, but you might have to search some complex terms which constitutes as columns in the dataset before you may start preprocessing the data. Now the dataset in particular has a lot of columns where the ratio for how much the card is being used and on what basis the card is being used, how much the customer is paying for that, and if he or she wants to renew the card or maybe upgrade. So all of that type of information is present, but again you might have to look up some of the terms before you understand what that column signifies in the data. So next we have Django web app. So this is the second part of the project where we will be building a web application using the Django framework. We mount the model we built in the previous part on the Django project here. And this is the last part, that is where we deploy our Django application on Heroku using the connections to GitHub. So now let's start off with the first part, that was building a machine learning model.